in terms of going back to the beginning about work and knowing what to do or whatever, the world is changing so quickly.
That's one of the things that makes it difficult. That makes it so
extremely difficult. And that's one of the reasons why the wise man in times like this, and this is why the I Ching might be useful. I don't know, it depends on how you use it. Cultivates himself for what's coming.
Right.
And begins to think, now, what's the boundary between, say, protecting oneself and helping others? And things like that, or what do you think's ahead? Let me ask you that.
It's hard to know. There's technological progress that's bringing a lot of changes and a lot of potential prosperity.
Okay.
But when there's rapid change, it can also be chaotic, and change of power can mean I can't find the word.
Widespread, massive death, starvation, murder, suffering,
Right.
destruction of what was built over years and years and years. Just wanton destruction. And so I think that history is really good for this, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because this is nothing new. When a culture worships money above everything else, right? And it's corrupt, and it's misguided, and it's self-righteous and vindictive, what happens to that culture?
I guess replaced by something.
Well, it gets destroyed first, and then something's built on the rubble, usually. Right. So just keep that in mind. I mean, nobody believes that it can happen here.
Well, people are starting to believe it.
Well, now they are, but after it's too late, right?
Mm. Do you think it's too late?
For what?
To change the course of things?
Yeah. I mean, just speaking roughly, yeah. That's hence the need to grow up, sober up, and face the day. And the day is very, very ugly because of our negligence. But it's nothing new. If you read, I spend my days in texts, from many centuries before Jesus, and they describe exactly the same thing. And then you go after Jesus, and again the same thing. Or if you look at the Romans during Jesus, you see the same thing. So it's not really anything special, but it is pretty horrific, and I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. Not that I have one, but so start to prepare. We don't know what's going to happen next, and there's no safety on this earth. There's no security on this earth, but you can take reasonable steps to prepare yourself inwardly, especially for what's to come. All right?
Right.
Okay.